Another cultivator there. I've got a generator in the background, but today I'm at Westmains at the Friends of Ferguson event. It's a really lovely day. So what sort of tractor is it?
It's a Massey Harris Pony 1955 with a Simca engine.
Ah, it's quite unusual, this one here.
You don't see so many of them here, no.
No.
And the ones you do see here are usually Canadian ones.
Right.
I mean, they were originally made in Canada, but the French started building them for themselves.
How long have you had it then?
I bought it in February.
This year?
And I brought it home in May.
Right.
I bought it and left it in France. And I brought it home in May. It was in a hedge.
Right.
It was a hell of a mess. Seized, nothing worked.
So you've done well then?
Well, something to do. It's a bit of fun.
Good. What's your name?
Roy McGregor.
Roy McGregor from...
Right.
Oh,
That was good.
I thought you were going to swear there.
Eh?
I thought you were going to swear. You thought about it?
I thought about it, just swore. No, she was, I had to grab her and she was going lovely this morning, and just all of a sudden she just, well, just kind of petered out really.
Right.
Number plates work.
No, I've no idea.
Well, the last two numbers are the department number.
Right.
19, so that's, gee, is it Corrèze? Limoges. That's where it came from.
So have you been looking for one for a long time?
No. I've brought 2 or 3 over. I have a place in France. I have a house in France.
Right.
And well, they've been there for about 15 years. But I brought 6 or 7 over this year. There was another Yanurians there. You see a Ferguson vineyard, a wee narrow one.
I did, aye.
I brought that over.
That's yours as well?
No, it's not mine.
Well, you fetched it over anyway.
Brought it for a pal, aye.
Right. So you're a wheeler dealer?
No, I'm just
Not
a
really.
frustrated farmer.
Oh, frustrated.
Retired farmer.
Oh, right.
No, it's just something to do. Somebody says if you're going over, if you can find such and such, and well, I said I just happen to ken where there is, and so.
I see some strange things on the wheels there. What's that for?
These?
Aye.
There's wheel weights for it at home.
Right, oh aye.
It's just, they're very light, they only weigh 3/4 ton. 750 kilos they weigh. So they need weight, and there's a set of weights at home for the front and the back. Just a wee bit more weight gives a bit more traction.
So when you bought it, how did you go about importing it? Have you got a lot of rigmarole, have you?
Well, we take a trailer over, and we can bring a couple of tractors back on a trailer.
Right.
But I've also got a pal that goes over with sports cars, and sometimes he's looking for something to bring home. So if I give him something towards his cost,
It all works out anyway.
Works both ways, aye.
Right.
So that's what we do.
So it's petrol, I take it?
It's a petrol engine.
Petrol.
It's a car engine, car owned engine. Aye.
Very good.
Aye, that's what would replace the horse in these small holdings, you know. That would be the first.
Must have been.
Aye, the
must
first
have been.
tractor. Go on, they mount on that bar. It's at the front of that yoke.
Even further forward?
Right, even further forward.
Right.
And the wee arms lift the plough up and down, and it ploughs reversibly with 2 bodies. You put one down and plough with one, turn your tractor around, lift it up, put the other body down, which throws it the other way, and go back, and it's all one way. So it was way before we had reversible ploughs here. They had them in France.
Well, I've actually seen a reversible horse plough.
So have I, in France.
You probably have.
Aye, there's a lot of them there were a lot of them in France.
But I didn't realise you could actually get a reversible horse plough.
Neither did I. No,
Up until quite recently, only around a month ago.
Yes, yeah. And there was a lot of them had reversible horse ploughs.
I was down at David Wilson's at Plump Farm.
Oh yes, I know where that is.
And I filmed down there.
Aye.
And the first day when I was there,
horse plough. I've actually got two. I've got one of a different design, but no, I'm quite proud of that one actually. A reversible horse plough, and it's quite unique to see how it operates, how it turns over.
Obviously spring loaded or whatever, but
well, no, it's gravity and the horse pulls that turns it over.
Quite narrow wheels.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would be.
Well,
but
that's the way it is. No, but I'm quite happy about that one.
So is there a name there? Any name?
I don't know what it is.
I'll maybe see it later when I'll zoom in. Just gonna. I've just noticed that thing at the left hand side. Is that a balancer or?
You know, that it pulls onto that wheel, and that's what gives it the vibrations to turn over. I mean, it's quite unique, really. To see the thing working is quite something. Yeah.
It would be quite amazing. And that's another cake thing over there.
Aye, that's right.
See, it's got a push button here anyway.
Foot operated.
David wasn't there, and his wife says, just go around yourself. And then he phoned to say that could I come back, because his wife says the flowers will be dead if that gentleman doesn't come back and video this. So I went back the next day and David came round with me.
Aye, there's a lot of flowers, isn't there?
And a lot of things I never knew.
Aye.
And David told me what was what. But a really nice family, so they were. And
oh, there's a great following for vintage stuff nowadays. It's I've got 8 different ones.
Right.
And for different jobs, because a plough with a vintage plough, a trail plough, on a case tractor, it's a smashing thing. 1941.
Right.
It's a beautiful old thing. It just goes like a sewing machine.
And I've been down at Woodfield and he's got 5 or 6, so the David Brown 2Ds. The David Brown 2D. There we are, that's them both out in the sunshine.
I've 6 of these.
6?
6.
Right.
I got them when nobody else wanted them.
You mean you got them cheap?
I got them cheap. I've had jokes made about them.
Like
I got other rallies, the Carlisle rally, the Dumfries rally. I go as far as Scone Palace. We're going to Scone Palace in a fortnight's time.
Right.
Glams Castle, down to Ripon in Yorkshire.
Well, you're very, very keen then.
Well, when I got these, a lot of folk had never seen them.
Well, first time I've seen them.
I've more or less introduced them into Scotland, you know, the folk around about them and that like. But at Dumfries rally a few years ago, they have the parade ground, and the tractors go round the route, and then they come and they go round the parade ring, and the commentator gives a talk about them. So just maybe a wee bit further from here, the pigeon shed off going in, and these 2 wee boys come by. And of course the engine was sitting put, and one of them said something like this, "What do you say, son? Did you mark it yourself, mister?"
Oh well.
And then, I think with the following year I was up at the Ayrshire rally, and with 3:30 in the afternoon things were getting cooled off, and I thought, well, I'll just go and get my tractor like, and there's a lady standing with a wee boy, so she says, "I'm sorry," she says, "could you do me a pleasure?" I said, "Certainly." She says, "Can I put my wee boy in the tractor?"
For a picture? For
a picture. So she put the wee boy in the tractor and he's sitting. "Where do I put the money in?" "Oh," she says, "I'm sorry," she says, "it goes with me to the supermarket for they've got those trains and things in the corner."
Right.
I don't know where to put the money in.
Is he?
Yep.
They're getting rare now. The 2D, aye.
So
the engine.